Resident Evil 4.
I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in Darkley Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the International Pharmaceutical Enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair going public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree on Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed. For all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
I'm charging for you too. Where's the charger at?
In the Chevron basket on the other side. The blue ones that are up.
Years since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Who are really? Come on, tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you're crazy, American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all outside. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
What?
For throat problems. It's cool. There's one right beside you. You can unplug the white cord.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets. Jeez, who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear.
Alright, so here's what this is gonna be. It's gonna be a pro mode run. I'm gonna be going over each and every situation, kind of slow it down for people and show you how to deal with some of this. This run I'm gonna be mainly using the knife. First things first, shoot this bird. I'll be explaining certain strategies to use against certain bosses to make it as easy as possible. Other than that, let's do this. I won't be talking during cutscenes.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Alright, so with these guys, what you want to do, pretty last pockets, is you're going to walk up to them, bait out an attack, pull out your knife, roundhouse, then follow up with a knife.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize it. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Yeah. You ain't gotta worry right now because no one's gonna come in here and get us. So that's to me the basic movement we're gonna use for most of the enemies in this game. We're gonna bait out attacks and then come back unswing. Now, most of your enemies have two different types of attacks. You got your basic attack that I dodged right there, then they have a lunge attack. The lunge attack, you kind of want to step back and use your camera to get out of the way. And that's kind of the basic idea. I'll show you more when it happens, but it's going to be a little exploit we're going to use up here to get past these enemies. Run to your left. Right in here, save your game. And then reload your game. That'll cancel the enemy's aggro out. Now we just collect all this stuff. That's a really rare drop out of that box. Just nonchalantly walk this way. And you want to shoot the bird on the top of the post. Your birds in here, certain ones will have items they drop. Equip a grenade because I can run faster with it. We're going to help this dog out of here. He's going to help us out later when we need him. Run over here. Run up against this fence and you're going to get a red herb. Now, early game with Leon's health the way it is, you really don't want to mix green and red herbs because they heal for a lot more than he can be healed.
¡Un forastero!
What we're gonna do is we're gonna bait out his attack. Aim for his head. Kick. The more of these guys we kill without dying, the harder the game's gonna get. Kind of a hidden mechanic in the game, but for now that's the strategy. I'm gonna walk up here and get one of their aggro one of them. He pointed at me. And they can't throw axes yet either, so you don't gotta worry about none of that. If you don't get the stagger off, that's okay. Just always be aware of your surroundings. Alright, guy's dead. There's one more enemy in this area. Looks like he dropped anything. Money. They don't discriminate against women. We gotta go find Ashley fast. You notice when we get the yellow herbs to make our health longer, I'm actually gonna just mix them with green herbs instead of red. Because using a red herb this way is kind of useless. I'm gonna go in here and bait an attack out. We didn't do it. Come on.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
We're gonna go ahead and get the playing manual after we've been playing and have engaged with enemies. This tells you how to use everything, but for this point I'm gonna change out for my handgun and I'm gonna show you guys a useful strategy for both difficulties to help get past this part. It works 99% of the time, but sometimes things don't work the way you want them to work, so we're gonna try it out and see if it works. So you run this way, and we're gonna run into this house on the right. We're gonna retry from a checkpoint. Alright. I should be able to make it into that house. That enemy to the back right that ran up on me isn't supposed to actually be that aggressive yet. She should set down her bucket. Alright, so what you do is you put a hole right there. And you just start knocking as they get closer. And they should come up and try to open the door instead of swing. There actually is a 5-minute timer you actually have to survive for, unless you kill the first 2 waves of enemies. And if you're not careful, sometimes they'll try to swing through the door, and the pitchfork guys can get you. So I'm staying on this closed side, so they'll try to unlock the door. We actually will not be using the shotgun much this this first shotgun that we're going to get this playthrough at all. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go into that other building that I originally was getting kind of ran into. And be a chainsaw guy. Chainsaw guys are not easy, they're not hard to deal with, but I'm trying to conserve as much ammo as I can in the village so I can run E2 in the castle. Couple more enemies. I don't know how we're doing on time as far as timer goes, but Resident Evil 4 has an invisible difficulty curve for players who are struggling with the game or are doing very well. It doesn't take away from the players who enjoy a challenge. So if you are doing very well with the game will get harder. Enemies will be more aggressive. If you're doing very terrible at the game, it gets rid of some of the enemies, and some of the enemies become easier to kill, less health, less aggressive. And there we go.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, we need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
I'm not good at reading lips, I'm sorry. Alright. So, if you take any damage, it's actually fairly simple not to waste healing items because there's chickens in here you can collect eggs from. And they either drop full health, partial health, or minuscule health, so that is the safest way to handle that whole area without dying, but you could potentially miss out on some money from killing the chainsaw guy, but honestly, you're gonna have plenty of money anyway, and I'm gonna show you a way to make free 20 grand anyway, so I'm gonna climb up this tower first, and then I'll start walking around and collect the collectibles. There's shotgun shells up here. And I'm making this to kind of just, a lot of people could show you how to speedrun the game and to, you know, casually just panic and get through. I'm gonna show you just like the safest way to handle every situation. Alright, we're gonna start from the right side and we're gonna go around and collect all the items in here. There is should be a flash grenade in here. Oh, I'm running with the pistol and don't need a pistol. We need to hold a grenade. Go around here, we're gonna pick up a green herb. Then we're gonna go in this house and get an incendiary grenade. Then we'll grab that red box. There's a red herb in there. Random drop. Nothing. Handgun ammo. Whoops. Incendiary grenade. Those will be good for the boss of this area. We're gonna beat him with a knife though. I like being extra. I want to go in this main house and collect the shotgun, grenade, shotgun ammo, handgun ammo. Then we're going to go collect that whole backside over there. You're supposed to run in here, chainsaw thing starts, and Or upstairs, there's a shotgun, handgun ammo, and a grenade. And go out here, we're gonna get some handgun ammo. Oh, then we're gonna go around this way. Should be a yellow herb in here. Red herb right here. There's a green herb right here. And there's handgun ammo over here, which I'm gonna grab just in case I need it. And that is all the items in this area, excluding a handgun ammo packet we're gonna pick up here, and a note that is left up here. Chief bids Torres Mendez. And we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna go through the enemies. I'm actually gonna save right here just in case this doesn't go the way I want it to. Because, you know, there's always the potential to not go the way you need it to. First thing I'm gonna do is get this guy's attention. Get him out here in the open and kind of deal with him. I'll be very careful not to kill any of the chickens. Now we're gonna go over here, deal with this guy. We're gonna go around and collect these eggs. Alright. Oh crap. After I kill him, there should be one more enemy in here. You definitely don't want them throwing stuff at you. If it throws it at you, there's a higher chance that you can, Alright, I'm gonna grab this treasure real quick, and then I'm gonna enter and exit the level. knifing that makes it a whole lot easier than, or a whole lot faster than running around there. Alright, now we're gonna exit, because I want my chickens to be okay. Stay in one area. We gotta destroy 15 medallions. Now it says only 10 is what you need for the item is gonna give us, but I'm gonna... Alright. I'm gonna shoot as many of these as I can while I'm here, 'cause I don't want to startle the chickens. Run back here and get a grenade. They won't lay eggs if they're startled. There's 7 here and there's 7 in the cemetery. There's one back here. I'm just trying to collect everything and come back in there for the eggs. Make sure you collect everything. It'll make your journey a whole lot easier. I'm getting a whole lot of money drops. This is gonna have handgun ammo in it. Shoot this medallion while you're up here. There's 2 more in here. Go underneath here, check some treasure out. This'll, anytime you leave an area, it'll actually reset everything in the room except the enemies. We're gonna go ahead and move on. This chapter's almost over. stealth part can be hard and easy depending on how you look at it. You just have to tap the buttons. It's harder on hard and it's easier on easy. It's that simple. Can I snipe this guy? See if I can get him in there. If I could not walk on a bear trap, that'd be great.
No. I don't guess so. Oh, yeah, Clay.
Hello. I don't have the money. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna end this right here and I'll come back to this room.
Here.